Hey everybody, this is Matt, also known as TeknoAXE. How are you guys doing? You have caught me in my natural environment, kind of. This is actually kind of new to me a little bit. If you guys didn't catch one of my updates a couple months ago, I was basically stating that I was out of a job because I had basically run the end of my contract with Microsoft. But I've actually managed to land a job here with another company. I'm not going to specify which, but it's a good news for me. It's kind of like a bittersweet thing where it's very good because I get to like bring in a steady income again. It's a lot better than unemployment, and co-workers in the back. I'm not sure who they are, but I arrived half an hour early, so I'm basically doing this vlog to kind of like kill the time before I actually have to show up. Anyways, like I said, it's kind of like it's a very bittersweet thing because on the one hand, like I said, you get the steady income. This pays a lot better than like unemployment. On the other hand, I don't have really a whole lot of time to do. I don't have as much time to do the music, and right now I'm probably going to go through the process of trying to balance out like my time so I have enough time to spend with my family and also do music at the same time and do this work as well. Um, and it's also one of those things where when you're unemployed, you think you have a lot more time than you actually do. Like I figured like I'd be able to spend a lot more time to try and dedicate myself to doing more music, and as well at the same time trying to figure out exactly how to promote my channel and possibly make it my full-time job, but obviously I'm not there quite yet. But in that regards, I want to basically try to do some new things while I'm employed here at my new job. Uh, it's I've got some ideas. One of my goals has always been to basically be able to do this and make a living without actually like requiring you guys to do anything, such as like spend money and stuff like that. And I know a lot of you guys have actually bought my albums off of iTunes and stuff like that. From what I hear though, iTunes is going out. Like the entire concept of buying an album and storing it onto your device or your phone or your computer is kind of a dead concept. Even Apple is actually acknowledging this. They're acknowledging that iTunes will probably go away within the next few years. We'll see about that, but the concept of owning and storing your music on your device is kind of a dead thing. Obviously, with royalty-free music and the way you download it off of my website onto your that's an interesting concept though, because when you guys use my music and you have to actually download it off of my computer, it's not necessarily a streaming service. But in terms of like selling music and stuff like that, it's almost a dead concept. I'm not going to say that it's completely extinct, but the music world has basically moved on to bigger and better topics in terms of how people actually listen and share music nowadays. In that regard, I've kind of been starting up a lot of playlists on Spotify, and I don't have the links down below on this video because this is off the cuff. This is basically totally spontaneous, so I don't really have the time to go and link these Spotify playlists to you right now. I'll probably do it tonight after work. But those playlists have been basically created for the purpose of trying to figure out where my music fits in with everybody else's music. There was a comment on one of my videos actually where some guy actually used my music in a club, an actual club. It was an electronic dance club in Seattle, of all things. And apparently people liked it. I didn't actually see the crowd myself, but people liked the music. So I'm very curious to see exactly if you guys can fit my music into other people's categories. Like, do I actually, am I actually similar to some of these people, or am I so different that I kind of fall in a category in of itself? You know what I mean? Because it would be great if, like, you know, I were among a lot of other people to be listened to. So later tonight, I will probably try and post those links in this video of Spotify playlists that I've created so far. There's a dubstep one. There's an electro one. There's also a Minecraft one and a suspense one. I have basically 900 tracks on Spotify right now, and so there's a lot of stuff to sort through, obviously, and a lot of it is actually electronic dance music. But I feel like that's a lot of music to sort through, and so I've been trying to go through and make different playlists to basically cater to what your interests are. As far as music goes, this is the last half of the year, and the last half, or the last 2 months of the year, is November and December are kind of weird months for me, where I'm not really sure exactly what I'm doing. A lot of times I'm just trying to keep up with quality and just fill out my track list for the end of the year mix, which is coming up. Obviously, it'll be posted January 1st or December 31st of this year. And that'll give you guys something to listen to for the end of year if you choose to do so. But it's a nice little end piece for the end of the year. As far as music goes, I feel like I'm more satisfied with the quality of my music than I was at this point last year. I feel like I've driven the quality a little bit more, and the music is a little bit better than last year. You guys can comment and tell me your feedback. Obviously, I didn't really do as much trap as I thought I would. I started off with trap last year and it kind of fizzled out. I'm going to probably try and do one more trap song and one more trance song as well, because I have 3 of those for this year, and I figure if I should have just a little bit of a section for each of those genres in the final mix, then I should probably do those genres at least one more time before the year is up. Also, probably 1 or 2 more dubstep tracks. Breakbeats is the surprise genre for me, because I thought that genre was dead, but apparently not. You guys actually like it a lot, so I'm going to probably do at least 1 or 2 more of those before the end of the year. And what else? I mean, you guys can suggest stuff. I might do 1 more Eurobeats track just to make sure that one that I did last month is not alone. These are the top. These are the thoughts that are off the top of my head right now. So, in any case, I probably should get back to work. They're probably expecting me in about 10 minutes, so I got to make sure I'm looking really good for the first day of work. But I hope you guys are doing great, and I'll see you guys next time.